Hello, I'm Rebekah Patrick, candidate for South Carolina State House District 98. I'm running against the incumbent Chris Murphy in the general election. I wanted to take a moment to talk about one of South Carolina's most pressing issues, jobs and economic development. Many Republicans, my opponent included, have been claiming some interesting numbers to say they have succeeded in returning the unemployed to work. Unfortunately, our state's employment problems are not behind us. Pretending the mission is done does nothing for those who remain unemployed. According to the South Carolina newspaper The State, South Carolina's projected and announced economic development numbers are misleading, while hiding a disturbing underlying trend politicians like Chris Murphy would prefer not to talk about. Governor Haley boasts the creation of 57,000 jobs over the last 4 years in South Carolina, all while Chris Murphy would like to take credit for 17,000 jobs here in the Charleston-Summerville area. These are announced job numbers, which also include low to minimum wage earners. If you look at the realized job numbers, only 56% of those jobs were actually created. So in reality, only 32,205 jobs were created in South Carolina over the last 4 years. 8,000 of those are Walmart employees and the like who earn minimum wage and require government assistance to make ends meet. This means that only 24,205 of these jobs are properly employing South Carolinians. However, in the past 3 months, South Carolina has actually lost over 15,000 jobs. I'm very curious as to how my opponent, Chris Murphy, came up with his employment numbers and statistics. I cannot find any sources that correlate with his claims. Nikki Haley is barely able to take credit for even 10,000 jobs created for the entire state. Then there is the assertion that Chris Murphy has helped cut Summerville's unemployment rate by 46%. How is this possible with such meager job development? The answer is simple. Once a person is on the unemployment rolls for over 2 years, they fall off the actively searching for a job category, which means they are no longer counted as unemployed. Over the past 4 years, South Carolina has added 160,000 citizens who are of the appropriate age to work. Meanwhile, our active labor force has grown less than a fraction of a percent. Our unemployment numbers aren't improving because people are finding jobs. They're improving because people are falling off the actively searching category or have lost hope and are giving up. Instead of finding real solutions to economic development, Chris Murphy would rather feed you misleading numbers, all while pretending the state isn't in the midst of a jobs crisis. However, there are real solutions to our problems. We need to stimulate demand and drive consumers back to the markets. We do that through comprehensive tax reforms that lower income and sales taxes for individual earners and consumers, all while broadening the tax base by removing loopholes that allow 8 out of 9 corporations to not pay a dime in corporate income taxes. By lifting even a fraction of the $3.2 billion in sales tax exemptions for the special interests, we can put money back into the hands of hardworking South Carolinians and stimulate demand. This is how you grow an economy. This is how we get South Carolinians back to work. It's time we stop listening to politicians who twist the facts and fail to offer solutions. I have a comprehensive plan to put South Carolinians back to work. Humbly, I ask for your vote on November 4th. I'm Rebekah Patrick for State House 98. With your help, I can bring accountability and transparency to the State House. Thank you.